do... Where'd it go? Take all. They don't want me to. Alright. Anything else? I don't use these either, so we're gonna down those. And I use those later. Alright.
What's inside?
How long until Roland shows off his thunder wave?
Depends. How many people are dumb enough to ask?
True.
Shame the goblins didn't kill me, too. I'm just sad. Bored.
Those goblins will rue the day they chose to tangle with this grove. You and I will do some good here. I can feel it.
Is that everything? I think that's everything. Feels like they're all waiting to die.
Lee and Roland would never admit it, but they take an arrow for the other. Also stab each other. Not sure what will come first. Thanks for cutting in.
You're
There
welcome.
might have been more than words if you hadn't.
We should have left by now. Damnation! Instead, we're just sitting here, practically begging to be attacked. Staying is a mistake.
Why the rush to leave?
You don't understand. My apprenticeship with Lorroakan begins shortly. I cannot be late. Yes, that Lorroakan. The greatest wizard in Baldur's Gate.
I've heard that name before. A young man, yes? Lives in Ramaz's tower in the upper city.
The very same.
The word in Waterdeep has it he's a bit of a cad. But you say he's an accomplished wizard.
Of course he is. The greatest spellcaster along the Sword Coast. As if I'd settle for a lesser mentor.
In that case, I'd very much appreciate it if you could arrange an introduction, should we reach the city.
Good idea. Powerful acquaintances never hurt.
If it's powerful acquaintances you're after, you have to look no further than yours truly. Few can match me, in either magic or talent. In years to come, you will boast of this meeting, I can assure you. May we meet again in Baldur's Gate, my friend.
Alright, let's go talk to her.
You! Saw you fighting those slimy bastards. Fancy a bowl? Best to fill your belly now, while we still can.
Take it.
Look, it ain't much, but it might make all the difference.
It does. In camp.
The only
it
way we'll
does.
make it to Baldur's Gate is to run, and run hard. If a gnoll catches your scent, you'll need every bit of strength. Trust me.
Alright. Let's go talk to the wacky girl. Or thing. Whatever. Auntie Ethel.
Ah, if it isn't the talk of the camp. Thank goodness you came along when you... Oh! There isn't a bit of colour in those cheeks, Petal. Are you hurt? Cold? Feverish? Auntie Ethel will sort you out. I've lotions and potions galore.
There's my mouse. What are you, a necalist?
Oh, nothing as fancy as that. But I come from a long line of women with a dab hand at such things. Aha! You take a sup of that and you'll feel right as rain, sweetie.
What is this exactly?
Oh, 'tis just a healing potion. Nothing fancy. Here. You just look like you might need a pick-me-up. I'm sorry to go on about it, but are you all right? You're looking awful peaky.
I've been better. It's difficult to explain.
I've seen it all. I once had a fella who'd been caught dabbling with a dryad. The wife was none too pleased and introduced him to a pot of boiling oil. But worry not. I fixed him up, and depending on the lighting, he looks good as new. My point is, whatever ails you, I promise I've seen worse. What is it, Petal? What's wrong?
It's the best line in the world, and depending on the lighting. Alright, let's see. I've got a mine, flare, parasite in my head.
As you recount your adventure, Auntie Ethel nods along,
Gosh,
her
Shadowheart.
eyes wide.
You poor pet. My heart goes out to you, truly. I see no sign of a tentacle yet, but that could change in an instant. You need help. Serious help. I've ne'er a potion or lotion here that could do it, but yes, I may have something at home.
Such as?
I've collected some interesting bits and bobs over the years. You'll have to stop by my house, just at the edge of the forest. Let me mark it on your map. I'll be heading back soon, so I can meet you there. Now, do you need anything? I have a few odds and ends for sale.
What's the harm? Show me your wares.
Hey, bother.
Alright, again, here.
If something happened to you, take care, Petal.
Sorry, I missed the recording on that.
Depends.
Hopefully got
How
some.
many people are dumb enough to ask?
I need new pockets. Goblins will come.
True.
Talkie talk?
Good to be back behind the walls, have to say. For as long as that lasts.
Off you go.
Don't make me hurt you, boy.
Too late! Looking at you is painful enough.
If it ain't the friendly Drow. Thought you were with the goblins when you showed up at the gate. Glad you weren't. You fight well. Not like them bloody tieflings.
You fought well too?
Half my crew are full of holes. Now I'm gonna take the blame for leading the goblins here. And losing track of the bloody druid.
Where did the goblins come from?
They chased us. All the way from the ruins we were poking around in.
And that's where you lost track of the druid you mentioned.
Aye. His name's Halsin. And if he's still alive, he'll be cursing the day he laid eyes on me. We've got a contract to track down some relic, and he wanted in on the job. Eyes lit up when he heard about it. Didn't work out, though. Goblins got him when we were turning tail. He's either digging latrines or boiling in a cookpot by now.
Can I look at this contract?
Job's all yours, if you got a death wish. There's a wizard in Baldur's Gate that'll pay gobloads for a relic supposedly buried round these parts. But gold ain't any use if you're too cold to spend it.
Any idea what this relic is?
If I knew that,
or actually
I wouldn't be back here with half my crew gone. But look, if you're itching to meet Kellenvor, I won't stop you. It's called the Night Song. Supposed to be hidden under the temple where the goblins jumped us. I'd give you the map and wish you a happy funeral, but my mate Brian kept hold of it like his own Todger. Goblins made short of the fat old chunk. All I've got's the contract. It'll show you where we turn back, if you feel like dying.
Thanks.
Don't thank me. I'll be well on my way to Baldur's Gate when you die.
They're so kind.
What will we do for work when we get to the city? I think I'd make a fine teacher. Or a butcher.
The book naturally falls to a dog-eared page in which Bump describes the most usual race he met in his travels. But they weren't half so strange as the bird folks. First, Addercrock I met had the head of a parrot, the body of a human, and the wings of a parrot. I tried not to stare, but it was really hard. Turns out she was one of the Motley party. Caused around her table were a tababax, cat folk, whatever, a Genesee element folks, or a turtle folk. Trying to act casual, I asked what the hell they all were. They ignored me, but I can't blame them. To them, I must look awful dull and average, for they were the first of their kind I've seen. But I was just one of a billion boring humans to them.
How stupid are you?
Well, don't move.
And we'll have a dog, right?
They don't allow them in Baldur's Gate. Cats, though?
A little orange cat. And a house with a little door so that it can come and go as it pleases.
And a high fence to keep eavesdroppers out.
Sorry, didn't mean to interrupt. Good luck to both of you.
Thanks. I suppose we'll all need it.
What about you? Big plans for when you get to the city?
Just surviving the journey is ambitious enough already.
Luck's been on our side this far. No reason to think it'll run out now.
Optimism, my friend. Try it out.
You guys got enough optimism. Let's go talk to Crank.
Damn goblins.
You should probably get that looked at.
Oh, I was just gonna let it fall off, stick it in my satchel. Ain't letting anyone here near me. They all sat and watched while Zevlor near got us killed.
He let you in, didn't... Well... You are to blame. You put his people in danger.
And what about our people? Half the crew's lying dead back in that ruin. Even the new lad, his first contract, and we land him in a goddamn goblin nest. He actually stood and fought, the stupid bastard. Like I never trained him better.
I'm guessing that didn't end well.
Nah. He must have thought we were following. Always the optimist was Liam. Hope they cut him down quick before he saw we were gone.
Don't you lie to me, boy. I know you have it.
Touch me and I'll...
We're gonna save because there is a dice check here coming up.
Only gonna ask you one more time.
One more time.
Boy. Hand over my locket.
I don't have your ugly locket. I've never seen it before.
Hand it over or I'll slap the teeth out of your head.
Don't you dare lay a finger on that child.
You threatening me?
And dice roll. You're the one making threats to child. Pull yourself together. Mother effer.
Him all at once. You won't be so lucky. Get out of the way.
Gods, don't bleed over the thing. It's just tin and glass. Here, take it. Not sure why you care so much about it, honestly.
Scram! Before I give you something to care about! Kid's lucky you were here.
I'm gonna try that again, I think. I like him to keep that locket. I know that's wrong, but and if we don't, we don't, but I'd prefer him to have it. Let's give it another go, yeah.
Only gonna ask you one more time, boy. Hand over my locket.
I don't have your ugly locket. I've never seen it before.
Hand it over or I'll slap the teeth out of your head. You threatening me?
Oh, much better.
You don't understand. The kid stole my locket. He... Oh, the hell's with this? These little devils get away with everything because of coddling bastards like you. You'll get yours someday. I hope I get to see it.
Maybe you will, but personally, I doubt it. See you around.
Don't get overly too cocky now, boy. But I'm glad I helped you in your stealing endeavors. Alright, guys. I think that is the end for me today. Yeah. Until next time. Bye now. Alright. So I was thinking maybe we would do camp, but let's go ahead and collect our stuff that we left out here in the front gate. There we go. Okay. Much better.
These tieflings prove fragile. I've a mind to end their misery myself.
Harsh. Remind me to stay on your good side.
You were never on my good side.
So direct. Alright, let's put other stuff here.
I'll be keeping an eye on you. Understand?
If I choose to kill you, you will not even see it.
Oops. Wrong button.
Open up.
Alright, make sure I got everybody. Alright. Let's head over here.
What's inside?
Nothing, apparently. Everybody's seen so far, yeah.
The necklace matches the sigil in that cave. The Harpers were busy.
Let's see if we can actually do this one. Quick save here.
At the back of the crevice lies a bag enfolded in the chitinous squabbling of spiders. A shiny gold coin pokes from its mouth.
We're not very high on this one, but all right.
The creatures clutch the pouch possessively. You have no doubt a spider egg is nestled within.
Where's your stance here? Well, we got +6 for that one, +5. Let's try this. Again, a quick save.
The spiders skitter about, more nervous than before.
I'm gonna try this one.
The spiders scatter, and you stash the bag. Something clinks among the coins.
Alright, drop. Oops. We're gonna drop it. And we're dropping that because, ew. Yeah, ew. I didn't know that. Well. You only knocked it out? This is so gross. I am not a big spider fan. Like, I'll deal with it, but it's better than.
I wonder if this is worth the cost.
And I can't do shit.
Gotta keep fighting.
Yeah, anyway.
This is my time. Making my move.
Here? Sorry, ladies.
No gloom, all doom.
Get up!
Have to keep going.
we got little puppy flowers.
Well, some rest's better than none.
I don't think they can get down. We'll just do this quick. And we got our followers. Nice.
I'll take that. These tracks. Goblins. No traps, please.
Back this way. Alright, off to camp we go, because this is where I want to stop for now. We still have the creatures. Nice. Alright. Talk?
The Blade of Frontiers. Let's hope Will lives up to his name. We'll need all the help we can get.
Okay. We're not high enough to talk. I'm gonna put that here. There we go. We're gonna throw this down. No. Alright, I am gonna sort all my stuff off, and I'll be right back. Alright, and now we're back. Did some organization here and sent some things here. I'm gonna use this once we get Karlak. I'm gonna throw my special armor from my mods into this so that I'm not carrying them around. But let's go chit chat with some of our companions here, and we'll take a quick nap, and then we'll head off.
So, we're traveling with the famed Blade of Frontiers. I feel safer already.
Okay, where's my mouse? There it is.
Very well.
The Githyanki people have a word for men like the Blade of Frontiers. Shalak. Roughly translated, idealist do-gooder. Or better yet, benevolent burden. His confidence is an asset. His pursuit of valor, not so much.
One moment here, I'm changing batteries. There we go. We're just gonna leave for 1 moment. We'll talk later. That didn't help at all, did it? Alright. Bubble back. Ink bottle. Storage.
known a few warlocks in my time. Talented, of course, though sometimes too eager to listen to the devils on their shoulders. Comes with the territory, unfortunately.
Okay. I'm not gonna talk too much here. We will talk to Will, though, about Karlach.
The Blade of Frontiers at your calling.
Let's see. Alright, so how does the Blade of Frontiers end up chasing a devil in the hells?
Karlach's fires raged in Baldur's Gate before she escaped to Avernus, as my source told it. And she was planning to return. One of the archdevil Zariel's own. Chaos incarnate, a devil with pure fire for a heart. I made my way to Avernus to stop her. She fled from my reach, even climbed aboard the Mind Flayer ship as it screeched through the hells. I followed in close pursuit. I can't bear to imagine the lives Karlach might be taking, the damage she might be doing.
It's not exactly easy to journey to the hells from the Sword Coast. How did you manage it?
A powerful friend with a keen interest in privacy. I'm sworn to say no more.
Alright, let's move
All
on.
right. What else is on your mind?
Let's see here. Tell me, Will, how'd you become the Blade of Frontiers?
My father once said, one does not pursue a champion's life. One merely answers its call. So it was for me. I was hunting near the Cloakwood when I heard it. A child crying out from a lone farmstead. I found him in the fields, flanked by goblins. His mother's corpse bled into the soil next to him. I don't remember much of the battle, but I remember drying the boy's tears after.
And he named you the Blade of Frontiers?
No, but he named me friend, and that meant the world. But what of the others? The children never saved, the cries never heard. In the boy's tears, I finally saw the suffering wrought by the villains of the wild. The Frontiers demanded a blade, and so I heeded.
And before that?
Baldur's Gate, born and raised, the only son of a single father. He wanted one life for me. I chose another. We haven't spoken since I left the city. A classic drama, a staunch father and his rebellious son. Better heard from the bard's lips than mine.
Alright, leave. Excuse me, sorry about that. Alright, so let's go ahead.
Cursed to put my hands on everything.
Start this here. Alright. Let's go check out some books. I'll just grab that. Alright, let's see. Shadowheart wants to talk.
Finally, some good fortune. Come morning, we know what to do.
Go get Carla.
The sooner we find this priestess gut, the better. Can't wait to get rid of this thing in my head.
How are you feeling?
The same. These parasites are proving suspiciously benign. But suppose I turn. What would you do?
No hesitation. I would just end your misery then and there.
A firm answer. I'd do the same. We'll need that kind of thinking to make it through all this. You're doing well. It's a beautiful night. I think I'll stay up to enjoy it while I still can. Rest well.
Sure thing. Alright, what do you gotta say, vampire friend? About Well, we don't know if he's that yet.
You know, I've been thinking, reflecting on what tomorrow might bring when we meet this goblin priestess. Will she know how to bring the worm under control? Will this little adventure of ours be over?
I have to pick. Probably once the worm is gone, I'm going on my own way.
A pity. A great pity. You're quite the ally after all. Traversing Avernus, surviving the crash, surviving everything that's followed. I'm not easily impressed by people, but you're stronger than I gave you credit for.
We've only been together for... I don't know. 4 clips. I'm just trying to survive like you.
Yes. We're more similar than I thought.
Are you feeling alright?
Oh, I was leagues away. I just need to get some air, clear my head. I'll see you later, I'm sure.
I'm sure.
Sleep tight.
Okie dokie. Alright, guess what you gotta say.
A fine evening, don't you think?
Yes.
The moonlight shines warmly on us. The breeze caresses our faces. Hideous. All of it. Would that I were doing battle up there, among the tears.
What do you mean by the tears?
Look above. Watch the moon cross the sky. The tears follow behind it. Rocky bodies tumbling through the sea of night. One of them is my crush, Kalir.
Are all again thanky from the tears?
Your curiosity is to be commended. Githyanki are hatched in creches all throughout realm space. Kalir is one of many. It's there I first saw a Kithrak mount a red dragon, where I slit my cousins' throats at the Vash's command. But enough of this. You are wasting your resting time. Come dawn, we resume our search for a creche.
Alright, well, let's talk to you.
A tingle runs through your head and down to your feet.
Ah, there it is. That shiver. Our little brainworms have made fast friends, it would seem. How do you feel?
Surprisingly fine, in spite of it all.
Surprising is just the word, isn't it? Before the Illithid's unscheduled surgery, I'd felled hundreds of beasts and a fair few fiends. The tadpoles weakened me, suppressed greater talents, but beyond that, I've showed no signs of turning. No nausea, no pain, not even a hot flash.
Something special about us, or at least about our tadpoles.
Indeed. Perhaps the worm's vat was poisoned. Perhaps we're uncommonly fit. Or perhaps the tadpoles are merely on holiday. We could conjecture all night. I suppose the why doesn't matter so much as the what next. And that answer is plain as the horns on a war devil's head. We get these things out. Let's get some rest. Dawn comes sooner than we think.
Yes, sir. Alright. Oh, I hate that. Very nice. Coming up. Oh, I hate going over. Oh well. Yes, yes. is there blood there? Oh, my little spider friends.
Was a time I tussled with hill giants without breaking a sweat.
People up ahead. Something's wrong.
Now, a mere werebear could swat me halfway to arm.
Strange things are happening to us. What festers in our minds may well impel our bodies.
Many things here. Alright. Save. And we're gonna figure out why my mouse is doing this. So we'll be right back later. But I suppose it's a good part to end the episode.